Hello everyone, my name is Hajam Merdi. In this video, I'm going to discuss about my tech talk topic autopilot mode technology in vehicles. Let's get started. Abstract. The word autopilot mode here refers to the process of implementing the advanced technology in vehicles which enables it to self-drive in a highway roadside without the control of the humans. This process is going to be achieved by the use of radars, sensors, and advanced GPS maps. First, a compact path of the place where user wants to go is selected on the GPS map. When the engine is started, all equipments will start to take positioning. The readings are obtained from the radar every second. How autopilot works in drones and UAVs. Autopilot in drones and UAVs, unmanned aerial vehicles, is a system that allows the aircraft to fly autonomously without the need for human input or intervention. The autopilot system consists of various sensors, processors, and control algorithms that work together to provide accurate navigation, stability, and control of the aircraft. The basic principle of autopilot is that the aircraft is equipped with various sensors that provide information about its position, orientation, altitude, and velocity. These sensors include GPS, Global Positioning System, accelerometers, gyroscopes, magnetometers, and barometers. The information from these sensors is processed by the onboard computer, which then generates control commands to the aircraft's actuators such as the motors, servos, and control surfaces to adjust its flight path. The autopilot system uses a combination of pre-programmed flight plans and real-time feedback from the sensors to determine the aircraft's flight path. The flight path is typically programmed in advance using specialized software, and it specifies the altitude, speed, and direction of the aircraft's flight. During the flight, the autopilot system continuously monitors the aircraft's position and adjusts its flight path as necessary to maintain the desired course and altitude. And another example we can describe about the driverless car, that is autonomous vehicle. A driverless car, also known as an autonomous car, self-driving car, or robotic car, is a vehicle that is capable of navigating and operating without a human driver. These vehicles use various technologies such as sensors, cameras, and GPS to perceive their surroundings, interpret the information, and make decisions on how to drive. The car's control system uses the information to control acceleration, braking, steering, and other driving functions. Driverless cars are designed to enhance safety, reduce traffic congestion, and increase mobility for people who cannot drive or have difficulty driving, such as the elderly or people with disabilities. They are also expected to improve fuel efficiency and reduce greenhouse gas emissions as they can be programmed to optimize routes and driving styles. While driverless cars are still in the early stages of development, several automakers and tech companies are actively working on this technology, and some driverless cars are already being tested on public, public roads in certain areas. Benefits of autopilot technology: increased safety. One of the most significant benefits of autopilot technology is increased safety on the road, as it eliminates human error, which is one of the leading causes of accidents. The technology uses sensors, cameras, and other advanced features to detect obstacles, avoid collisions, and maintain a safe distance from other vehicles. Improved efficiency. Autopilot technology allows for more efficient use of time and resources. For example, it can reduce fuel consumption by optimizing acceleration and braking, reducing the time spent idling, and selecting the most efficient route to a destination. Enhanced accessibility. Autopilot technology has the potential to improve accessibility for people who are unable to drive, such as elderly and individuals with disabilities. It can also help reduce traffic congestion and increase mobility options for people in urban areas. Cost saving. Autopilot technology can lead to cost saving for individuals and businesses. For example, it can reduce insurance premium by lowering the risk of accidents, and it can reduce the need for drivers, which can lower labor costs for business. Increased productivity. Autopilot technology allows drivers to focus on other tasks while driving, such as working on their laptops or making phone calls. This can increase productivity and make the most of time spent in a vehicle. Improved customer experience. Autopilot technology can improve the overall customer experience for business that rely on transportation, such as ride sharing companies and delivery service. Flight control. Flight controls are essentially components of UAVs and airplanes, as they provide the necessary guidance and control for the aircraft during flight. A flight controller is essentially a small computer that is responsible for monitoring and adjusting the aircraft's flight path, speed, and altitude. In UAVs, the flight controller typically consists of a small circuit board with an integrated microprocessor. Flight controls are essentially components of UAVs and airplanes, as they provide the necessary guidance and control for the aircraft during flight. A flight controller is essentially a small computer that is responsible for monitoring and adjusting the aircraft's flight path, speed, and altitude. In UAVs, the flight controller typically consists of a small circuit board with an integrated microprocessor and various sensors such as accelerometers, gyroscopes, and magnetometers and barometers. The sensors provide information about the UAV's position, orientation, and motion. In airplanes, the flight controller is typically a more complex system that includes multiple sensors, processors, and other components. The flight controller receives input from a variety of sensors, including pitot tubes, which measures airspeed, gyroscopes, which measures orientation, and accelerometers, which measures acceleration. Based on the input, the flight controller generates control signals to adjust the aircraft's control surface, such as ailerons, elevator, and rudder, to maintain the desired flight path and stability. Both UAVs and airplanes may use various types of flight controllers, such as open source software based systems or proprietary hardware based systems. Additionally, some advanced flight controllers may incorporate artificial intelligence or machine learning algorithms to provide even more precise and efficient control of the aircraft during the flight. Conclusion. Autopilot technology in vehicles has the potential to greatly improve safety and convenience for drivers. However, it is important to note that current autopilot systems are not fully autonomous and still require driver supervision and attention. There have been instances of accidents and fatalities related to use of autopilot technology, highlighting the need for continued development and improvement of these systems. Additionally, there are concerns about the potential for hacking or misuse of the system. Overall, while autopilot technology has shown promise, it is important to approach its implementation with caution and careful consideration of the risk and benefits. Continued research and development are necessary to improve the safety and reliability of the system. Thank you.